Chapter 85, A Treacherous Scheme 1. Jiushang brought Xue Fanxin to the roof of the Imperial study. He removed a brick from the roof and sat on it to eavesdrop. Jiushang, why did you bring me here for no reason? Xue Fanxin ate her snacks and looked at the person in the Imperial study in boredom. She was not interested in the dull conversation at all. Now that her grandfather had resigned and the Xue family army had been disbanded, everything that happened in the imperial court would have nothing to do with her. She was not interested in anything related to the imperial family. Don't be anxious. Listen carefully. We'll talk afterward. Jiushang sat on the roof patiently and watched the scenery. He accompanied Xue Fanxin in doing something he had never done before. If not for this girl, he would never have interfered with the Nanling Empire. He did not care even if the country was destroyed. When Xue Fanxin heard Jiushang's words, she was originally not interested in the people and things in imperial study. But now, her interest was piqued. She perked up her ears. At this moment, the Nanling Emperor was calling for the imperial preceptor, Yansong, in the imperial study to discuss the Dongxiang Empire's invasion. Beloved official Yan, the Dongxiang Empire has already mobilized 500,000 soldiers. They have invaded the borders of my Nanling Empire. I wonder what you have in mind. If the Xue family army was still around, I would definitely have sent them to be the vanguard. But now, now that things have come to this, there's no point in dwelling on that. Why don't you think of something useful? When the Nanling Emperor thought about how Zubation had already become a cripple and the Xue family army had been disbanded, he felt so depressed and regretful. Back then, he had allowed Yansong to secretly send people to assassinate Zubation. He had been the one who had insisted on killing Zubation. Now that there was a war at the borders of the Nanling Empire, he did not know who to send to fight this war. Although there were many generals in the imperial court, he knew very well that those so-called generals had relied on their connections to climb to the top. They did not have much real talent. If they were really sent to the battlefield, they would be beaten up and forced to run away. He had originally thought that the Nanling Empire was impregnable, and the other countries did not dare to act recklessly. This was because Zubation's contributions were just far greater than his, the emperor's. That was why he wanted to eliminate Zubation. However, who knew that just as Zubation became a cripple and his men were dispersed, the Dongxiang Empire would invade? He really regretted it now. Had he known, he would have kept Zubation even if he did not like him. Your Imperial Majesty, the reason why the various countries dare not invade my Nanling Empire is because of the war god Zubation. Now that Zubation has become a cripple, some restless fellows can't be stopped. Now, my empire doesn't have a suitable commander, but I do have a plan, Yansong said to the Nanling Emperor. What's your plan? Quickly tell me. Although Zubation has become a cripple, his head is still there. He's familiar with military history and uses troops like a god. He can't be more suitable to be a strategist. But if you want Zubation to work for your majesty sincerely and with all his heart, your majesty still needs to do something. What is it? Takes Zubation to the royal family. Everyone in the royal capital knows that Zubation dotes on his stupid and foolish granddaughter. If Xue Fanxin becomes a part of the royal family, even if Zubation isn't interested in saving the Nanling Empire, he will do his best to win this battle for his granddaughter. Xue Fanxin was incensed when she heard Yansong's sinister scheme on the roof. Yansong, I haven't settled the accounts with you yet. Are you going to create new ones again? Watch how I skin you alive.